Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO set 75979 Hedwig. This is a 2020 Harry Potter LEGO set and it is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. It has one minifigure, one Hedwig character, and then one giant LEGO build. Let's take a look at the back side of the box real quick. Its main feature is going to be a play feature where the wings can flap, so that's demonstrated here. There's also a tiny little display plaque with the minifigure, the small Hedwig, and then the little stain right here. So that's all showed off right here. There's not too much else to the box. It's the small little $40 box size. And I forgot to mention, this set does retail for $39.99 USD or $40, and it represents very good value and great display. So without further ado, let's move this away and take a look at the build of the set. Unlike most things I take a look at, this is pretty compact. We really have just the main build for Hedwig, the stand, and then the little minifigures. So I'm going to give you a little spin around display real quick of the Hedwig itself. And then we're going to take a look at the characters first, then the stand, and then the actual bird. I'll show you the play features, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. So for the characters of the set, we have Harry Potter and the new Hedwig mold. This Hedwig is the Wings Spread Edition that comes in pretty much every single set this year for the Harry Potter wave. It's very decent. It's a great new mold. I'm very happy to get it, although, it comes in so many sets. We also have this little display stand right here that fits onto the plaque itself, but let's get rid of that and take a look at just the Harry Potter minifigure. His only accessory is going to be a normal wand for him. Everyone knows how these works by now, but if you don't, you can hold it upright, or there's a little ball on the end. You can put it sticking straight out, although mine's not working right now. This Harry Potter minifigure is pretty cool. It's accurate to one of the scenes. He's got his bright blue gloves, the same hair, face, and legs that the Harry Potter minifigures have had since 2018 for the first and second year. He's got a really cool exclusive torso print, which I love. It's the closed little cloak, very similar to the Diagon Alley piece. However, he's wearing a scarf that's kind of wrapped around the front, and then when you spin him around, it hangs down the back and it's tied off pretty nicely. And for the facial print, smiling face here, very scared, frightened expression on the back. It's a great minifigure, and I love the exclusivity of the torso print. So before we look at the play feature and the build of the Hedwig itself, I want to take a look at the stand. Now, one of the biggest draws right away is going to be this sticker tile right here that says Hedwig. There are 4 stickers in the set: Hedwig, 2 parts of the envelope, and then the Hogwarts crest there. There are 2x1 blocks, trans ones for red and yellow to get the Gryffindor colors around the side here. The base is designed quite nicely, and it's really sturdy using some of the slope pieces that doesn't wobble around at all. Very, very nicely locked in, although there's a bit of an awkward gap in there that you can see kind of the ball joints and everything. So I do wish that was a little more covered up. The letter is clipped on using just 4 studs right there. To get a closer look at this, you can see it's made up of 3 stickers and just some basic pieces there. It's a pretty nice build. I would have preferred some more stickers at the top and bottom to continue the continuity of the folds and everything, but it's pretty good for what it has. And then taking a look at Hedwig itself, the head has full 360 rotation. These are printed pieces, not stickered. They're just the 2x2 inverted tile that they put on the bottom of ships all the time. They're just used for eyes there. We got a beak piece here, 2 little claws in the front, spinning Hedwig around. Taking a look at the back, you can see they use these 1x1 curved 1/4 circles all over the place to get the wing and the feathers down. I love that. Looks great. These actually all swivel out. Don't know why you'd want that, but those are the tail feathers, and they're pretty well done. Definitely looks like an owl. And then the decorations and the greebling goes all the way up the top over to the head. We get some more of those 1x1s. The wings are built identically. The feathers can all move around, wave up and down, and the wings itself can flap. And then there's some really nice designs there and over here, and that's copied on the other side. From the back, it looks terrible. You can see all these exposed Technic parts and everything, the gears and everything, but you never look at the set from the back. It's really from the top and the side, kind of like that angle. And as you can see from here, everything's concealed pretty nicely. They added some pieces here to really conceal the Technic, especially when you look at it head on. Underneath the wings, you can see how the mechanism is going to start to work. It's not great, but it is what it is. We also, on the back, we have the handle, and that's how it's going to work. There's 2 on each side. My biggest problem with this is these come off really easily. It's a loose connection, and they do kind of turn around. You can pull them off and on, and they kind of get out of sync sometimes. I don't really know how, but it's pretty interesting. What you really want to see is the play feature here. So you can rotate that, and it's flawless. It's seamless. I'm having so much fun just flapping this. It's such a good display ornament, and there is a way to lock the wings in place straight up Now, it doesn't rest like that naturally. Gravity pulls it back down, but if you take one of these Technic pins and you want to attach this on the side here, so we're going to rotate the wings to their upward position right about there. And then we're going to put this Technic pin, you can't really see what I'm doing, hang on. Put the Technic pin on the side there, and then you're just going to attach this, backwards, excuse me. We're going to attach this like so, and then the wings can't move, you can't bend or anything. So for display, you can have them locked in the upwards position. Let's move the phone up a little and take a look at that. It looks really, really good. I do love the upward extension as opposed to the downward one. Put the envelope back there. Hedwig's like swooping in. And if you want to stop that, just pull that off and the wings will fall back down. And it's really simple. Just twist it up. And then you can lock it in place just like so. Very, very neat feature, although, obviously I can't do it right. There we go. Very, very neat feature. And then we can take the minifigures and they attach on a stud right there. This just kind of clips in. And the cool part is the gold plating is continued along the back there. So it's a continuity right there. It's a very loose connection, so this does wiggle and fall off pretty easily. But it looks really good, especially for display, to have the minifigure and Hedwig down there. I do love this. I think it's a perfect display set, and the play feature is flawless. I don't have any problems with the working, and surprisingly, the Technic pieces were really easy to hook into place. I didn't have to take them apart, redo them, reorient anything, so it's much more simple than I originally feared. The building experience was great, and really, I have no complaints here. I would definitely recommend this to anyone who likes owls in general, because it's such a beautiful display piece for a desk, for a table, for a house, anything really. And for $40, I think this is an excellent value. It has 630 pieces, so people for price for piece, it's not a terrible ratio. And like I said, you can only find this on Lego.com or Barnes & Noble. That's honestly all I really have for you guys. There's not too much to say because it's not that complicated of a set. Thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I want you all to have a fantastic day.